In this video tutorial, we are going to build the application that you see right now. It's a simple JavaScript diagramming application that allows you to build any type of flowchart. It has a variety of nodes, which you can drag and drop. You can style your nodes and links using the color pickers to the right. You can change the thickness of links and edit node and link text. We have a head start by using the Ready JavaScript project from MindFusion's GitHub repository. The project is linked from the official page for JS Diagram. We create an empty project and clone there the repository. We need to install the listed packages, and with npm start, we have our basic sample up and running. Now let's start building on this sample. First, a look at the server. We use Express, and we run it on port 3000. You can see the log. Then we add a bunch of HTML UI controls. Input elements of type color for the color of links, nodes, and text. Input of type number for the thickness of links, and a checkbox for link arrowheads. The browser automatically handles color picking for us. In the code behind file, we get the DOM object that represents the UI control and handle its change events. We keep a global variable that stores the current value, color in this case. Once the color is changed, we update the default color variable so any new diagram item is created with the changed color. We also update all selected items. This same process is repeated for the other UI controls: link color, stroke thickness, text color, etc. If we select a few nodes now, we can change their color, and newly created nodes have the same color. When we connect nodes with a link, the link make pretty bends. This is because the route links property of diagram is set to true. This makes the links break into segments rather than pointing directly between nodes with a straight line. Now let's start creating nodes. You see that in the process of creating a node, that its color is different from the final color. This is because we need to handle the nodeCreatING event to specify how nodes look while being created, and not only after being created. This same is true for links. We have used the AnchorPattern property to specify anchor points for the nodes. These are the location along the side of a node where a link is allowed to come in or go out. If a node has no anchor points, links can come and go at any point. In our sample, we have identified 4 anchor points for nodes at the center of each side. Anchor points are measured in relative units from 0 to 100 as coordinate values for both the x and y axis. Now let's look at the list with shapes, which you can drag and drop. You can check the predefined node shapes in the online documentation. This is the palette control, which is part of the diagram library. It supports collapsible sections with nodes and links. In order to create a node with a given predefined shape, you only need to set its identifier as a string value to the node's shape property. The palette control is a more complex version of the traditional node list view. You can still choose to use the node list in scenarios where you do not need to split items in sections. Now let's look at the buttons. The New button clears all items from the diagram. It uses the clear all method of the diagram class. The Save and Load buttons call the methods from Json and to Json, which are part of the diagram API. The methods save and load the diagram to and from a string. Then we use the standard browser API to save the string into a file or select a file and read its contents as a string. We do it in two ways, depending on whether the browser supports the file system API. And finally, regarding the diagram that loads at the start, we have created a few nodes and links in code using the properties of diagram node and diagram link, and with the help of the factory class. The factory class is a powerful helper class that allows all types of nodes and links to be created with a single method call. Regarding the final application, users can easily remove the predefined diagram with a click on the New button and start building their own. And this is the end of this video tutorial. We've just walked you through the simple steps of creating a fully functional JavaScript web app for save and load of flowcharts using MindFusion.Diagramming library for JavaScript. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your interest in MindFusion developer tools.